The CDC's latest decision to shorten the recommended COVID-19 isolation period from 10 days to 5 has many in the Valley scratching their heads, wondering what this means for both themselves and their families. Valley News Team's Bailey Hurley took many of your questions to the experts today in an effort to clear things up, and she has our story.
Essentia Health's Dr. Richard Vetter says Monday's decision to cut the recommended isolation time in half comes as a direct response to the newest Omicron variant, which has quickly become the lead variant of the coronavirus in the U.S.
It transmits a lot easier, a lot quicker. And so that time from exposure to developing symptoms has actually shortened.
And while some people are excited for a shorter amount of time in isolation, Dr. Vetter says not so fast, saying if you're showing symptoms, the new guidelines go out the window.
As long as you're symptomatic, you should be isolating or quarantining.
He says if you're asymptomatic, the new guidelines state you should spend 5 days in quarantine before you head back out into the world, with another 5 days recommended you mask up.
I think if there's one thing that the COVID pandemic has taught us is that things will continue to change, and we'll have to modify our recommendations and our lifestyles to accommodate those changes.
Vetter says while so far Omicron seems to be easier for people to deal with, he hopes you don't let your guard down, as an influx of cases can still cause issues down the line. Bailey Hurley, Valley News Live.
Vetter says the continued rise of vaccination status also allowed the isolation window to narrow, as the virus is less transmissible in those who are fully vaccinated. So far, the North Dakota Department of Health says around 56% of the state is fully vaccinated, compared to Minnesota's 62%.